Everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen up your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. So I'm gonna go briefly over separation being an illusion right now, and I'm going to also help you to reach a very, very small state of realizing the illusory nature of separation. Okay, so let's get into this. So separation is an illusion. To begin, we are all interconnected. Okay, and this is very, very, very evident whenever you are in tune with nature, whenever you are able to put yourself out into nature for even just an hour will do it for you. Okay, being able to come back into natural harmony with Earth and seeing that she is an organism in herself and seeing the process of everything take its flux. It is most definitely inducing of realizing that we are all interconnected. Okay, so for example, very, very simple understanding of how we are all interconnected. We are all breathing the same, we're all breathing the same oxygen. Okay, so we are all pretty much sharing breath. Okay, the whatever I'm breathing in, you are also simultaneously breathing in. What I'm breathing out, you are also simultaneously breathing out. This makes us connected through the process of breathing in prana energy. You know, this is life energy, and most of our prana comes with breath. Okay, it can also come from other places in the body, but most prana now, where we're at currently, comes from breath. Okay, so the life energy prana, we are pulling this in, and prana, it's allowing us to reach heightened states of consciousness, or it allows with enough prana or enough rhythm of prana and experiencing these different rhythms of prana through breath work, you are able to maybe entrance yourself into altered states of consciousness, and these altered states of consciousness can bring you realization of interconnectedness more profoundly than regular breathing patterns that have been programmed and conditioned into you. Okay, so a lot of the interconnectedness is not able to be seen nowadays by the average man because there's a lot of conditioning, there's a lot of programs that keep you in states of dis-ease, which are just states of being out of your ease, diseased, you know. So if you are diseased, it makes it hard for you to just be. You know, it makes it hard for you to function properly or wholly. You know, it makes it hard for you to attain to your inward holiness. It makes you hard to be in connection with everything, which is what holy is. Okay, holistically understanding the universe is a natural result of getting in tune with the universe. Okay, so this is very, very embedded, and this is naturally embedded in our DNA as well. It's embedded in all organisms throughout the universe as well, even the ones that are going against the laws of the universe. Okay, because that's also part of the universal harmony. It's chaos. Okay, order comes out of chaos. But chaos is also a type of harmony in itself. It's like a discordant harmony. So the thing about it is that illusion, or no, separation is an illusion. Okay, so I am literally you. You are literally me. There's no difference. We all use the word I, you know, and I is like a note. It's a high note because I actually corresponds to the crown. I want to say the crown chakra. And as you open up the crown chakra, all illusion is dissolved away. Okay, so this is why they don't allow us to always access the higher chakras, and they program us to live within the lower three chakras, because the lower three chakras are more involved with the physical. And living in the lower three chakras, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, means you're going to be living very, very physically and more dense. Okay, because your kundalini energy is not rising past the solar plexus, because there's a wall there. There's a fleshy anatomical wall between the solar plexus and the heart chakra, and you need a tremendous amount of kundalini momentum in order to break through that wall, to open up the heart chakra, to completely shift your experience and enter into the fourth dimension, which is breaking beyond the physical, the third dimension, getting into more of the mind, the mental body, okay, which is subtler in its vibratory rate. Now, the whole thing about this is that we should naturally be able to by a certain age, we should naturally be able to live within the heart, okay, but because of frequency warfare, spiritual war, psychological war, physical wars taking place and control globally, there is a restriction to accessing the heart, okay, all the time for the individual, okay, and because of this, more people are trapped within the third dimension. They're trapped within the hell, which is the flesh, okay. The hell is pretty much the flesh, because it's more dense, it's lower, it's an underworld, okay. All the dimensions are a type of world, okay, a type of world, more so just a conception, which is like a universe in itself, okay. So whenever you're living in the bottom three chakras, it makes it hard. Whenever you're only living in the bottom three chakras and have not attained to any of the higher chakras, it makes it hard to actually experience the truth of separation being an illusion. But the truth, the absolute truth, is that separation is an illusion. So another way to realize this is getting in tune with the ether. Now, back in I want to say, it may be I don't know what time it is exactly, but they used to go off of the four elements only. You know, this is fire, this is air, this is water, this is earth, okay. This is what they included in the understanding of elements in ancient civilizations, okay. And they would always avoid the fifth element, which is ether. The fifth element is ether. This has now been established canonically throughout the globe, throughout the universe, okay. Now, so ether is the fifth element, okay, and ether is one and the same with space. Space and ether are one and the same. So the fifth element is space, or the fifth element is ether. This is its other name, okay, and it has a third name. It has the name Akash or Akasha, okay, and this is what they call space or ether in Hindu Sanskrit. It's called Akash. All three are one and the same, and they're all the fifth element. So there's the four elements that we know, that we have always known: water, earth, fire, and air. And then there's the fifth element. Okay, this is ether. You need to understand the fifth element, and you need to experience it. You need to incorporate it consciously within your life, and you need to balance it out, and you need to cleanse it sufficiently throughout your life. Because if you don't, you are going to be disconnected from the element of ether. And if you're disconnected from the element of ether, it makes it very, very hard to actually experience the interconnectedness of all things. This is why whenever you're taking psychedelic, this is personal experience that has allowed me to maybe access the ether a little bit more. Whenever you're taking a substance, psychedelic substance, you're able to experience mystically. Okay, you're able to go beyond the ego. You're able to go beyond the individuality. You're able to come into God experience. You're able to subjectively experience, yourself as everything. Okay, universal consciousness. What allows that is spatial awareness, ethereal awareness, akashic awareness. Okay, space and light. Space is also light as well. So as you come back into the spatial awareness, this space all around me, or the space, okay, the ether, it becomes its own body. Okay, it's not separating my physical flesh from another person's physical body or individuality, but the space is literally just an extension of my flesh. It's an extension of my physical body, because everything is energy. To put it simply, everything is electromagnetic energy at different vibratory rates. So everything is vibrating at a different rate. This physical body is vibrating at a specific vibratory rate, and the space around me is also vibrating at a different rate than the body is. This is why they manifest themselves differently when it comes to form. Okay, this is more of a formless. Unless you start studying the aura and getting into the subtler forms of the aura. Okay, which the aura is another body. It's your energetical body. It's an extension of this body. Okay, the aura and the body grow simultaneously. Okay, so they're inseparable. So as you start to gain a spatial understanding or spatial awareness, which comes naturally to all of us, it's just that they put us out of our spatial awareness so we won't feel the interconnectedness of things. Then you can start understanding that you can then start experiencing interconnectedness with everything. And you can go deeper and deeper into this interconnected experience. And then you can get to the point where you cannot distinguish yourself from another person, but you literally see yourself as one and the same. And you can literally transmit your consciousness into another person's body, into animals' bodies, into you can do quite a bit at that point. This is a type of mastery in itself, and this is samadhi, I believe it is, a type of equilibrium. Okay, achieved. This can come with 0 point energy, 0 point energy, lifting the veil of dimension or conception. Okay, dimension is numerical, and it's system, and it's infinite. But zero is void. It's no thingness. It's beyond dimension, or it's without dimension. Okay, so you need to have a voidal or toroidal understanding of things in order to have go beyond or go deeper into that interconnectedness. Okay, because ether or spatial awareness comes with dimension. Ether and dimension are one and the same. Okay, so as you start to generate a spatial awareness, which can, the most simplest method to do this would be getting out into nature. Getting more in tune with the laws of the universe or nature can bring about this very, very simply, because this is natural to all of us. We're all born with this, but it's just that they're putting us off of it. Okay, it's part of warfare, part of Maya right now. Eventually it's going to come to a golden age where we're all awakened and we're all feeling very, very highly in tune with the universe. But right now it's not at that point where we're all globally there. Okay, just a body of people, collective of people are there. A lot of wisdom is seeping through the ages, though. Okay, to bring us back up, and then people are getting in tune, awakening. Okay, now you can most simplest method, just get out into nature and get in tune with the laws of physics, or not laws of physics, the law of nature, laws of nature. Okay, so then you can transcend the physical body. Okay, which is also something we should naturally be doing. In fact, every single night as you're going to sleep, you transcend the physical body, and this is how you access the ether, or no, the astral realm as well, because in order to access the astral realm, it involves transcending the physical body. Okay, but it's just so that you go unconscious, because of the soul. It filters out things so you won't immediately get in tune with source, because if you're there, it can cause damage to your system, or it can dissolve away your karma, which you may need to be carrying out your karma for now, until you're ready to dissolve it all off, which is liberation, and it can bring about enlightenment. Okay, but we all got karma, so we got to carry it out, and this is natural as well. So spatial awareness, all animals have this. Everything has a sense of spatial awareness. Okay, cat's whiskers are literally its way of generating some type of spatial awareness. We have the same natural growth in us to generate for ourselves spatial awareness. Okay, now I want to say that melanin is a type of growth that we have for spatial awareness, as well as all other organisms who have melanin as well, because it allows for a certain type of spatial understanding that can actually allow you to travel cosmically in a very unique way. Okay, but spatial awareness is very, very simply achievable. Once again, you want to get in tune with the element of ether. You want to cleanse it, and you want to balance it out with all of the other elements uh, making up your system, which are the four other elements. Okay, and as you're able to go deeper into the ether, you're going to unlock more metaphysical understanding. This is naturally going to come with supernatural abilities. It's going to come with mystical experience. Is going to come with a lot more subjectivity. It's going to come with a lot more unconditionality. It's going to come with a lot more of godhood. Okay, because going beyond the physical invites this. This is also part of our nature. Okay, and then you can go deeper into this. You can start getting into the void. The void is going beyond the ether, going beyond the space, into nothing, no thingness, the womb of all. Okay, because it's in the void is where everything is created. Okay, or generated in a way. So spatial awareness is very easily achievable. Once again, just get out into nature. Meditation is also a great method for generating some type of spatial awareness. This is why cats are also always meditating. You look at a cat, it's always in meditation. Okay, because cats are naturally ethereally aware, or spatially aware. Okay, this is why they're so psychedelic in their nature. Okay, they're so psychic in their nature. Okay, cats are very, very astral in their nature. All right, but we have the same thing. So the more you meditate, the more you're able to generate a spatial awareness. And as you start generating a spatial awareness, you can distance yourself from the physical body more often, and you can generate some type of equilibrium throughout your system, which can then allow for some type of transcendence to occur. Okay, but that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Once again, we are there's no separation. Okay, separation is an illusion. I am not separated from you. You are not separated from me, or we are one and the same. We are literally one and the same body. Okay, as you go deeper into this, and as you draw up your Kundalini energy, you can have states of awakening, and these states of awakening are able to illuminate the unconsciousness, which in that unconsciousness is where the experience of deep interconnectedness lies. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today's video. Once again, the feeling of interconnectedness gets really deep. You can feel it with literally everything, any organism in nature. I felt this many times. I feel it most of the day nowadays. Okay, it's just under the surface a little bit more. I choose whenever I access the points or the moments of interconnectedness, because I'm still integrating it into my life. All right, but we are born in this nature as well, so it's within all of us. Okay, all you got to do is access it once again by healing yourself up. Okay, most people are sick nowadays, but not a sickness that you can always see, and it's not a sickness that will even be told to you by a doctor. Okay, doctors are just agents of the matrix most of the time, and they won't tell you everything that there is to know, because they don't know everything either. Okay, there's so much more to life that can't even be explained. Words won't do justice either. So you really got to trust yourself. You got to trust the universe, because the universe is the higher intelligence. You're just a very, very minute little speck of matter, but as you're able to transcend the physical body, that tiny speck of matter, you're able to become one with the entire universe, which is universal consciousness, which is also simultaneously death, because as you die, it's shedding away the physical body. You conjoin with the universe once again, and you become universal, okay, in awareness, universal consciousness. And you can do the same thing through meditation, and this is why meditation allows you to transcend death if you are able to do it enough. Okay, so very, 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 very beneficial to meditate, very beneficial to get out into nature as well, because nature is the catalyst for the same thing, being able to transcend death. Um, and music can also do the same thing. Yoga is the source as well. Yoga is literally translating to unity or union in Sanskrit. So yoga is the conscious process of coming to union with the universe. You know, this brings about the same results. Okay, transcendence. Eating healthier. Okay, eating holistically is also another way to do this. You can use psychedelics as well if you want to do that. You can use ayahuasca. You can take DMT. You can take LSD. You can take mushrooms. You can smoke weed. Even weed is a psychedelic, more subtle psychedelic. Um, any substance that you feel is healthy for you and is going to treat you very well, you can also use. Okay, but there's much more different methods. You just experiment with yourself. The whole of life is all about finding what works best for you in this current individuality, in this current life, to come to transcendence. Okay, this is the ultimate orgasm. This is what you really want. You can also use sex. Okay, you can come to orgasm with whoever you're having sex with, and you can both come to transcend the physical body, which is very easily achievable through sex as well. This is a cosmic orgasm. Whenever you rise the kundalini up to the spine, conjoining at the crown, and having a very ecstatic experience. Okay, but that's pretty much it for today's video once again. So today, yeah, that's pretty much it once again. So peace out, one love, and have a great afternoon.